Yeah, I'm about to address that, Mikey, because the same thing just happened to me when I went to load Empyrion. I had to exit out of it, and then it did some I don't know, some weird patch to Steam, and now I'm opening Empyrion and it's telling me all my save games don't work. So it's just completely killed my chill right now. Like, what the what? Hold on, I don't know what's going on here, man. It's telling me all my creative games I can't play right now. Like, it told me to delete them. It literally said delete them. I don't know if I'm being trolled or what. What's going on, guys? XCaliber here, And we are back for the first episode of, well, Season 2 of the Anvil build series, Episode 4. I haven't done this in a while because I've been so glued and into the server playing and stuff, so I thought I would do some building today, try to kind of lay back, catch up, work on some stuff, work on the March build that I want to do. So I went into Open Steam, and it told me I was in offline mode, and I'm like, what? Because I'm streaming, how am I in offline mode? So I went back to launch it, and it told me it did some weird update. It wasn't like an Empyrion update, it was like a Steam update. And then I went into here, and it gives me this message. The following games are no longer usable, delete them. No, I did it from the library. From the Steam library. Oh, maybe you're talking about Mikey. But yeah, I listen, this is why I update all my blueprints all the time. I don't leave a creative session unless I've updated anything I worked on, because shit like this happens and you're just SOL. What's up, Crazy? So, I don't know what's going on here, but we're not gonna delete anything, but we're definitely gonna make a new game, I guess. I would do a full reset of your computer, Mikey. That'd be the way to go. Oh, your files got corrupted? Interesting. Well, maybe I should do that. Seems to be taking too long. Oh. Well. Man, this is beautiful. Man, what if you started like this? That'd be kind of cool. Kind of digging this. Looks nice. Wouldn't be bad to have a new save game, so I'm just gonna rock with it. Oh, the new bludgeon is in the old save. I don't think I saved the new bludgeon. Shit. No, I didn't save the new one. It's still in that one, so it's fine. I know what I did, but fine. Oh, it still works? Okay. Well, let's go in there and then grab that real quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing something with the bludgeon here. So I've been working on the front of the bludgeon, trying to this is still a work in progress, but I'm trying to give it some more balance while also giving it some more armor. So yeah, we're gonna pull this one in. Nice Draconis, appreciate that. Yeah, this is a messy ass save. There's a lot of shit in here. So it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad to kind of start over. Let's do that. The Montbell. Montbell. Yeah, the Montbell. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the Montbell. The problem is it took me so long to put it out that now it's kind of doesn't work. It just doesn't work for game now, so I'd have to redo the whole thing kind of. The whole thrust to generator thing just doesn't even work. So, well, maybe it works for vanilla. So I probably have to revisit it for vanilla. You know what? This isn't very bright. Need to find the sun. Where's the debug menu? What? Where's the debug menu? Does anybody see the debug menu? Where's the sun? Oh, DM? Oh, I'm an idiot. Where'd I get DM from? It's weird. There it is. Wait. Ugh. I hate this. Where the hell's the sun now? Like, why can't I not see the sun? This seems ridiculous. It should be, like, blazing somewhere. Did I go to the other end of the planet again? I didn't. Oh, in this episode, we look for the sun. What? Okay, sun's right there. It just seems like it should be a little more... Alright, whatever. Let's see how this is going. Yeah, go over that. Alright, so we got the original and we got the newer one. I'm still gonna, like, this is really flat, so I'm still gonna do something with this. But I'll have to move these to, so it doesn't block that. But I do want to bring this out one, I think. I don't know. For aesthetic, I think it would look better. Or inset, I don't know. But I had a thought of how I could make this a modular CV. And I don't know if it's gonna work, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see here. So the idea is to have modules that can slot into these three wings. So basically I want to have like an expandable cargo module. I want to have a salvage mining module. And, you know, like a whatever module. If you want to have 2 cargo, whatever. Or a production module actually would be kind of good. I don't want them to be terribly big. I don't think they have to be. But they kind of just gotta do the job. I mean, more or less, you're not really gonna have to go inside them ever. So they're just kind of expansion slots. Yeah, I'm not looking for you to really go into them like that. So I don't think that... I mean, it's cool. Like, I love it for the Helios because you feel like you're in this big kind of thing. But for a combat CV, you just kind of need that support. So the whole concept behind it is that, you know, if I want to go out by myself in the server and go fight something, I have to bring the bludgeon, and I have to bring the other thing that I made, the rotary, which I like the function of it, but I don't like the look of it. So I have to bring this, which gives me the ability to mine if I see any opportunities to mine, and it gives me the opportunity to salvage once I've taken, you know, something out or whatever. So the idea is to integrate this into this without having to necessarily have this big glob, you know, on the bottom of my ship. Optimus Prime. No. Triangle design like the Star Destroyer. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. What's up, Heckin? How you doing, man? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what I can accomplish with shaping, and if I like it, then I can continue the idea. If I don't like it, then, you know, we're gonna have to build something from scratch. Which, I already don't completely like the bludgeon, and I want to kind of fix that, while also giving me... You know, I just think it's a better build all around if you can take it out solo and salvage and have expandable cargo without taking away from the CPU of the combat. Because with a combat ship, you want all the CPU to go to combat. You don't want to have to worry about these other living things. So if I can bring all of this with me without taking away from that, that's just going to save me in the long run, because there's no, you know, there's no quantums required for the bludgeon, right? $125 heavies. Yeah, utility magazines, yeah. was looted. What does that mean? Make like a crater looking thing at the belly.
You'd better put some blocks together and build something.
Hey, JT, what's up, man? We're working on it. Oh, ammo drop. Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. You were facilitated properly? Like, Obsidian was there to facilitate that? Does he even know where anything is? I'm scared now. Did he find the substrate? I hope he found the substrate. Oh. Do you need me to go over there and facilitate? Or can I just tell you where it is? It's in the module ingots. One of those big cargo modules. And there's a it's called Xeno, and it's got all your Xeno in there. Pretty cut and dry. And if you just want to swap it out and put the ammo in that same box. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, dude. Very cool, very cool. Alright. Symmetry. Ignits.
What box?
The box!
Ignits.
Straight at the freaking box! What's in the box? Not that box! The green box you just went through. Nobody... Oh!
This one right here with the small CPU.
What's in the
extended?
box? Yeah, more or less. Oh, radar's there. Yeah, it's there too. I put that and radar in there. So I don't have to encapsulate the modules. That's the other thing. It doesn't really require that. So I mean, if the look looks better without doing that, I'll do it. If it doesn't look better, then we'll encapsulate, which I think we're probably gonna encapsulate. I think it would probably look better. Just kind of rough sketching here. What I might want to go for here. the mighty thin wall. Yeah, Draconis. I just want to be able to go out by myself and you know, catch what I kill. Clean and catch, and yeah. Basically what we're looking at. Yeah, these are modules. Again, I'm just rough measuring, you know, the like what I need to account for here.
Welcome to XBC.
Hey, Will it great with that tier 2 8-month resub. Thank you, sir. Hope you're doing good, man. Oh, nice. Cool, man. All right, I think the next thing I need to do is make a module, but I'm not gonna make a module. I'm just gonna make the shape of a module with the size that we're looking at here, and we're gonna see how conceivable that is. So I guess we'll start with the clip. Start with the clip extended and see if that is feasible. So 1, 2, so this is the right width. That's good, that's the right width. This thing does not have upward thrust. We forgot that in making it here, so we're gonna add one. Oh wait, am I wrong? Does it not have upward thrust? Confused now. What? Oh, it doesn't have the other way. Oh, these are supposed to be the other way, that's why. So this is 2 complete cargo systems, right? So this is ideal, like, you know. Obviously, this is a small combat ship. This is not, like, meant to be some big, like, you know, go a long distance and have fun kind of thing. So I don't need it to be, I don't need 20 cargo systems, right? This isn't supposed to be, like, an end-all. It's just supposed to be, like, a solution for combat. Why is this not working? What are we doing wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's too high. All right, so let's we're gonna change this. Shit. Yeah. Hmm. So this would have to be up one. So we know we have cargo, right? So two of them is two complete cargo systems. The ability to move said cargo system, like we're good there with these, right? The only obstacle would be the miner, and the miner slash salvager would be an issue. So There it is. You got it back. So again, this doesn't have to be encased. Honestly, like what I could do, right? So let's think about some options here. So with the clip, for instance, the shaping of the clip can very well determine how this thing integrates into the build itself, right? Docking wise. So if I was to remove the front, now bear with me, right? If I was to move the front and actually make it come out into like a square, right? So instead of like reverse tapering, I guess. Oh, this block gives me freaking nightmares. There we go. Oh no. Not as ugly as this, right? Like, we'll find a better way to do it. But, you know, this would come out. And, you know, give it like a solid kind of suction point to cleanly mount into the slot there. And then that would mean that I would only need like a 2-block slot to mount. I wouldn't need to have this whole long business here. And if I wanted to do some trussing stuff or whatever, I could, but it would minimize taking over the build as far as shape and stuff. Like, I wouldn't have to do as much. It would just be kind of like docking points. Oh, so close. You know what I mean? So but better. I don't have to do. I could just do like a, you know, I could do it like this and then just kind of round it and shape it to where it looks better, but ideally you want to have as much of a square surface as possible to give you a good seal, good fit, while still not looking ridiculous. So maybe slightly round that off a little bit. And yeah, I think that would work. And then that could go into that and be the system without having to rebuild too much. But I would kind of like it to slot in the more I think about it. Yeah. So let's play with oh, well, all right. Let's play with the idea of extended clip becoming a miner, cuz that scares me. For one, this thing isn't going to move very well when it's full. As a miner, I want you to be full and still be able to get back to where you got to get back to. This thing does not have a shield. So basically, just those two things, I'm sold on the fact that this isn't big enough. I'm not going big enough with my modules. I'm not gonna make a good miner that's this small. It's just gonna be a stupid, like, little bomb. Like, I don't want to make a little bomb. If I'm gonna build this thing, I want it to be a miner that can basically do what I need it to do independently from the build, but within the same system. But I want to be able to have all the things I want, like the shield, like the, you know, all these other things. So it kind of eliminates that idea. So we're gonna need this thing to be bigger than a 5x5, which is scary because that makes this build a lot bigger. So yeah, see, this wasn't even a 3x5. This was a 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it was. I guess technically it was 5x5. So let's look over here. This is the rotary, right? This thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. It's 13, right? 13 wide. That's double. That's wide. That's really wide. This thing operates really well as a miner and as a salvager. Now, of course, I could minimize the footprint of this thing based on the fact that you don't technically need to have bidirectional piloting to perform both operations. It's cool, but it's not necessary, especially in its module form. I don't need it to do that necessarily, right? Hey, Filbert. So, in that respect, yeah, you know what? We might have to start with the module. We might have to start with the module and work around that. And then, honestly, if we're gonna do it that big, then maybe I don't need 3. Maybe 2 is fine. Have a miner, salvager, and have a cargo expansion slot. And call it done. Because I could play around with these wings and probably get that width just fine. I don't see a problem with that. And then we can work on the front, get the front dialed in. And then the only other weakness that I noticed was where the core is. The core is boom, boom, boom. There's the core, 1 block. That's a problem. So we need to fix that. I got cored yesterday, or the day before, one of those days when that happened, and that shouldn't have happened. So that core's got to get moved to somewhere way more secure. But yeah, other than that, the bludgeon's been doing its job. It's been, I've been really happy with it, actually. It's been mixed since the beginning of the build, but I'm digging it more and more. So we're definitely gonna, we're gonna commit to the bludgeon here, and we're gonna see if I can't get this thing a little more functional, a little more independent of the fleet, where you could just take this guy out and have at it. Hey, Vanda, what's up, man? Yeah, I agree. Why? I agree. And this actually has 640. This has like 2 complete cargo systems in the rotary. But it is a salvager too, so I mean, the idea was that you could have cargo for salvage and cargo for mining. And, you know, the fact, this thing's big, dude. This thing's got 2, it's got 2 advanced constructors, and it's got 2 deconstructors. So you can deconstruct on the fly. I mean, there's a lot going on in this little build. Like, I put a bunch of stuff in here. It really kind of, like, I actually really like it. I need to fix the front, so I feel better about it. But I dig this little guy, man. Like, this thing does a lot of work. And it does it pretty well, I think. Ooh, but could this be like a module? I don't know. So if I work around like a 320, if I work around a 320 system instead of the bigger one, and I kind of reduce everything, I bet I can come up with something here. No, you don't need it, but you know, when we were using it and salvaging, you know, so we went into combat, three infectors, We killed them all, and then mined them all, and this thing was full. I mean, this thing was completely full. Plus moving some stuff around, so it wasn't enough cargo for 3 infectors. That's kind of where I want to be at. I want to be able to go to a system and clean out that black hole system, that one, not the whole system, but that one asteroid field, be able to clean it with, you know, having the cargo expansion, having the salvager, you know, and amongst those two, I want to be able to carry all that. Yeah, shift right click. So take a build, and then you just hold down shift and right click. Plus, I like the spread of this miner. If I was to go smaller, then it would turn into... I guess it could still work. I just have to shrink this down. I could probably still keep all the drills. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna start cutting away at this thing and see what we can come up with there. These are container extensions, so we're just gonna rip. We're gonna rip a lot of that out here. Because what I think I could do is just smush that in and then extend the thruster system to be as long as it. And I would reduce the size to, let's see, 1, 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This would be at 11. That's pretty... I could work with that. Yeah, so I couldn't put an actual turret on it. I didn't have room to put a turret on it, so yeah, I put missile launchers on it. Just in case you get into something, you could still kind of deal with it. All right, Mikey, have fun, man. All right, so what are we left with here? So we got the generators. Echo business we could fix later. Obviously be moving the generators. Yeah, it gives us some more real estate, which is... And I kind of like the look, too. Stance will look better. So obviously with something like this, we're not as concerned about, you know, chaining and, you know what I mean? Like it's got a shield, but you better run away and get back to help. And you better not be too damn far away from your main ship. It's an opportunity miner. It's not a go out and salvage, you know, a whole system miner. It has no warp drive, you know, so it's meant to be, it's meant to have backup. Solo backup is fine, right? But it's meant to have some backup. Those the systems. Yeah, exactly. Oh goody, more adjustments. God, I love adjustments. Love it when things get adjusted. Adjustments. Yeah, we adjusted some stuff. Some adjustments, that's all. Just adjustments, just, you know. Delete your workshop. Adjustments. Adjustments. Yeah. 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 It's fine. Just adjusting. Surprise! Hey, Buka, what's up, man? No, I'm not bitter. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all good. Oh, there's less boom boom? Oh, it is less. Yeah, because before it blew up that one, it blew up that, it blew up that, it blew up everything. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, it's less. Oh, well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah. 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 Oh, was it? I mean, if they fixed it, yeah. I still gotta work on that. Hell, donk. Hey, Matt, what's up, man? Less as fuck. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is Reforged though, right? Vanilla is fine. There's no. It's almost like the same in vanilla, like so. Yeah, it's Reforged. I mean, you know, and it's. So if this was a vanilla patch, then that means vanilla is probably back to what it was before. It's probably not even a problem now. That'd be interesting to. You know what? Yeah, that's important enough. Let's go look real quick. Give me a hot second, guys. Alright, so let's look at vanilla. Yeah, see, vanilla's fine. Vanilla didn't even chain this. It didn't chain the warp drive behind it. Oh, it did. Oh, okay. Well, it chained the warp drive behind it, but it was right by it. Oh, no. It wasn't there. Because it was an advanced warp drive. So this is a Reforged build. So there wasn't a warp drive there to begin with. So yeah, I mean, it didn't even, like, damage this stuff here. Yeah, this got like a few hit points taken off. These are barely damaged. Yeah, no, like hardly any damage happened here. This is completely undamaged. Yeah, like there's no issue here. Okay, so this is creative, and I'm an optimist, but we're still gonna check. So, let's go to Reforged Eden. Build POI Buster. Okay, let's try here. Yeah, let's now it's worse on the other end of the spectrum. Let's go into survival just to make sure it's not some weird creative thingy, right? Oh wow, look at that. The unfinished new Giga, aka Carapace C7 right there. Alright, yeah, this is the episode where we were like, Jay Randall, you don't need 20 extra large thrusters, you really don't. He's like, yeah, but it looks cool and I want it anyway. And it's like, alright, whatever. Oh, well, the generators are blowing up because it's over, whatever. Alright, let's shoot this out real quick. Yeah, no, there's like no damage going on here. Those blew up because of CPU. Two more will blow up there. But yeah, no, this is... Vanilla's fine. Yeah, Vanilla's completely fine. Vanilla Thieves can't handle the damage. Yeah, so it's... The Vanilla's not a thing, man. That's good to go. When have we ever not been snobs, though? We just gave it a name. We just needed a mod. That's all. We've always been snobs. Alright, well that was a nice little side rail. So Vanilla's fine. Done deal. Oh, but I like it when it does the. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Shit. Somebody remind me of that ventilator, because I will forget it. Actually, I'll just throw it in there one time here. So the other thing I could do here is I could stretch this down one. That's... I basically cut it there, drag it down. Yeah, side thrust, thanks. Oh, yeah, I'll put that in the center. Okay, so yeah, let's go just manually do this. Copy paste here. So now that I'm using these, hold on. So this would allow me to use the what it 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yeah. But it would look weird. I think I want to do that. Let's see. So if I could use these, that'll give me more power for lift, which is important. It'll look odd because it doesn't have the sloped one, but what am I doing? Well, see, that's it. You don't know what people are doing. And I wanna... I don't know, I like to... You guys know me, man. I like to put as much function as I possibly can into builds. Even if it's not the primary point of it. If I could squeeze just that, like, oh, by the way, you could theoretically take this down a planet. That's a win for me, man. Kind of digging it. Oh, so side thrust, right? Does this have to come down one? Hey, Loopy, what's up? We're building a possible module here for my modular fighter. Burger van? Yeah. I want a burger. Bastard. Not yet, Tenemis. I recommend it. The Anvil's actually looking to. We're gonna be opening a shop in Anvil City coming up soon. We've got so much stuff we want to sell that we're gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna have a store in our very own Anvil City. So I'm excited about that. Can't have an Anvil City without an Anvil store, right? Like, we gotta have a shop, man. Gotta have our own, you know, wares and what's not. Kind of services will L Donk. You could basically rent L Donk by the hour, and he'll perform any duties you know you desire. Really, I mean, it's not. I'll leave that up to him what he's comfortable with, but yeah, basically whatever. I'm fine with any of it. They can, Donk. Shut up. You know they can. It's got weird, right? So, I definitely like this better than the first prototype. Alright, so we didn't lose any of the function of the miner, I don't think. Like, we still have 2 complete cargo systems. We still have all the deconstructors and advanced constructors. We got slightly less fuel, but I don't think fuel's ever really an issue. You can store a little fuel, plus you're not leaving the system where your CV is, your main one is. So I never see that as a problem with these kind of miners. But you want at least enough to mine out a couple asteroids and come back, right? I don't think... Yeah, I mean, and honestly, we gained a little real estate. Like, there's things in here. I could still put things in here if I really needed to. And we'll heal this up just to prevent, you know, maybe some chaining or something if that happens. But yeah, more or less, like, good to go. So, let's look at CPU here. Yeah, it's still within CPU. Well within CPU. So, something happened in the server to where we added a third multi-turret, and it went way over CPU, which is kind of nuts. Oh, I don't have guns on here. I took the guns off. I think it was the guns that had high CPU. Put those in and see what happens. Oh, see that hit point? Oh, so that's not gonna work unless I really bury these. I guess I could do there, like that. Yeah, so that's still good. Let's see what CPU looks like now. We're still good. I did add the vent back, yeah. So we're good there. What? Where'd the chat go? Chat went nuts. I'm over here minding my own business, and chat's going nuts. What'd you do today? Eat snack, eat lunch, eat snack. Cool. Sounds like a productive day. Yeah. Convert it all to Cino. No! No! Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but no! No! I will not. Yeah, so this is viable. Like this can be basically the wing going back, and this slotting into it. This could be cool. That kind of works perfectly, actually. Ah, I'm like a little bit excited. This could be a thing. To have those two like swoop out like that. So basically, this gives me the ability to have one of these that's purely cargo. Like that's I wonder I could fit at least, I don't know, 4 to 6 cargo slots probably in something this big, I would assume. That's kind of exciting. But I'm definitely digging the look of the new Well, here's the theory, guys. Do I need to move it? Why would you need to move it? You know, once you slot this thing into the build, you're still working from the main fighter, right? So let's say I fight something and I take it out, right? I kill it. Now, what am I doing? I'm gonna go salvage it, right? So my fighter is already where the combat was. It's likely where whatever the destroyed vessel is. So I park the combat fighter, and I pull out my miner and I do my job. Now I'm transferring from the miner to the main cargo. I don't have to bring that cargo out at all. That cargo can stay slotted into the bludgeon. So now, you know, I don't see why I would ever have to move it. And then once I get back to wherever I'm going back to, I'm just transferring the cargo out. So really, it's just a vessel. It's not anything that I necessarily have to move. Now, yeah, we'll see if we can't get it to move. Like, we could put these 3 thrusters on it. But at the end of the day, you put solid blocks in anything, it's going to be a bad day. I don't care what it is. It's not going to move that well. I'm not going to design for that scenario. I don't think it's logical. Based on my gameplay and what I've experienced, I don't see that as a big deal. Yeah, all of a sudden, like, yeah, this is kind of exciting. So if I can get one of these and then a cargo one on this side, I feel like I've completed my mission here. Oh. He just comes with her scooter and just... Ugh. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was saying, I know I could do that, but, I don't know. There's that, it's something about being able to zero out and just, you know. I know it's not very spacey logic of me, but... The other benefit of this is it gives me more real estate to even put more weapons, which would be cool. Because with this thing being stock, without having to add quantums, boy, if you add quantums, you could add like a lot more weapons on here. So it wouldn't be bad to kind of integrate that function into it. I think it's just looks. It's gonna be all about the looks here. Like, how's this thing gonna end up looking? Once these things are docked. I don't need it to be that tight a fit. It would be nice if this was one lower though. It does, yeah. Does it? Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. No, it doesn't. I could add them. It's not a big deal. I could totally add them. Like, you see these right here? I could just pop some up there. That's a good point, though. Thanks for that. Yeah, I could totally just... would work right there. What? Yeah. So we could do, more landing gears here. That's container extension. I guess here. Well, I mean, it's made to work with the fighter. It doesn't mean it's exclusive to the fighter, right? So, I mean, this is a viable miner for, you know, anything. I mean, you could dock this on the top of anything, and it should, you know, I want it to serve a general purpose as well. You know, and then down the line, when I make more CVs, I finish the Mando, I'll integrate an area for this to work as well, because to me, it's just, you know, gameplay-wise, like, especially if you're playing solo, it makes sense to have the ability to carry something like this around. Now, now my head's moving here. I'm thinking... I'm starting to wonder if I need more than one module. This thing's meant to salvage and mine. It has its own cargo to store what it salvages and mines. Why do I need another cargo? I guess that's for more of a prolonged journey. But to me... I don't know, I feel like 2 might be enough. I feel like doing... Because I'm also thinking for the look of this thing. So if I was to move these thrusters outbound and have the center as a slot, that might be a little more conducive to the overall build than having these even bigger outward things. Just a thought here. Because now we're starting to get wide and it's kind of killing the overall look of it here, I think. I think it's messing with it a little bit. Try that. It's getting a little big, right? It's a little, you know, where it becomes kind of out of the overall vision of it here. Let's, I don't know, let's see. Oh, God, I always do that. Oh yeah, no, listen. This is like the one and only philosophy I have with building is never compromise. That's it. Like, if you learn nothing else, that's it. Don't ever compromise. Don't ever settle for anything just based on the time you put into something. I don't care how much time you put into a build. If you're not happy with it, then it's not done. And if you can't get happy with it, then build something else. Come back to it. Yeah, and it's never a good idea to settle. Never a good idea to compromise and say, yeah, you know what? I've put so much time into this. I just want to be done with it, and just put out some half-ass thing at the end, and you're just not gonna be happy with it. Let it sit there for as long as it needs to sit there before you get inspired. Because you'll grow, you know, over 6 months, you'll grow as a builder to the point where those problems that you had with them, you see them differently when you come back to them and you make something that you really do like. And, you know, like, if I had the Kydex Mark II right now and it wasn't put out, I'd probably change it, like, drastically. I'd probably do a lot of different things to it. Just because I'm in a different space with building, you know? A different space with how I do things, so... And listen, like I might make just a cargo module that's this size. You know, let's say you don't want a miner, you just want cargo. That's a thing too. So let's say there's two of you. You want to work out of one rotary, and then you want an extended cargo for the second bludgeon. Like, you know, it's for your situation. It's based on, you know, purely on your situation. So I just thought it looked weird when I had them like that. It was just too much. Okay, so this is the block in between the shield and the rest, right? So I don't want to go beyond that. Thanks for over, yeah. Yeah, I think this it maintains the look of it, the shape of it and everything, but it gives you this added ability here. So the trick is going to be to make it still look cool without the module, but then when the module is there, it you know, builds on it. So let's see here. Warship. Nice. Yeah, dude. Nice class 20, seriously. Yeah, so this gives me some shaping to play with here. Could probably go up one now. Let's see that. I don't know how that works. So if I go up one. Yeah, no, it doesn't like it because of the multi-turret. That's right, the multi-turret. I'm like forgetting that hitbox. Oh, symmetry, yeah, thanks. The other thing is the sides here. Can I bring the sides in a little bit more? I want to give you that cushion. I want it to be like this thing where you're forced to slide into this little cramped thing. Because, I mean, it's fine when you're using the O key, but some people who don't use the O key, it's going to be nearly impossible. So if I can... Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, that's the point. I don't know, it feels less modular, though. Like, it makes sense, your logic makes sense, and it is more functional, I think, with your logic, but then it's like, well, then every CV with a landing pad is a module CV. You know what I mean? It just kind of eliminates a little bit of that. I don't know, I gotta think about that. And honestly, this might not even be my entry, now that I think about it. I don't know, we'll see. Because... yeah, now that I think about it, this isn't very... this isn't blowing my mind modular-wise. Yeah, I mean, but unfortunately, we don't have that integration capability with Empyrion, right? Like, we don't have a way to. Oh god, if you could merge logistics to where like a bridge, like a Wi-Fi bridge, would then like connect two logistics systems together. Oh, oh, just imagine that. Imagine the possibilities of the cargo module being able to be connected to the production module and pull to and from it to be able to salvage, you know? Have a, like, the systems you could make would be insane. It would be so good. You know, that's the kind of shit that I would love to see. And that's the kind of shit that I love space engineers for. It's, yeah, I mean... Oh, it'll get more guns. Well, it'll get more spacing for guns. It's pretty much the CPU. Factorion? Yeah. So now it's just about cleaning some of this up, right? But we've actually got some more real estate here, which is cool. So we got some more we can, you know, maybe add some more stuff like fuel or cargo even. So that's a plus, because this doesn't really have a lot of cargo. This has a very minimal amount of cargo. So if I can add, you know, like a legitimate cargo system, it's got a lot of thrust, so I mean it's capable of carrying, you know, cargo. This is good. This is a good step today. I think we did really good actually. I still need to work on the front, but yeah, this is becoming a like a solid build. You know, the Xiphos, I love the Xiphos to death, right? It's a big ship. It's a really big ship. And you know, getting into something like this in without quantums, and you know, being able to fight with this to get quantums, and then to upgrade these weapons to like the heavier tier 2 versions of them, that's a lot of fun. I mean, that's good gameplay to me, versus trying to bring in something like the Xiphos and having it mothballed until you can get quantums, or not really being able to use it until you get quantums is kind of a problem, you know? Then you're struggling with something smaller like the Conda, whereas this is kind of in between the two. It has all the functions of the Conda, but, you know, it doesn't have some, you know, it doesn't have a garden, it doesn't have some of these things, which I think's fine. But it serves the purpose of being able to fight and everything. And if I can give you modules to put behind it, like let's say you really want a garden, you can have a garden slot behind it, you can have a cargo slot behind it, you could have the miner behind it, whatever you want, you can, you know, slot it in there and, you know, go about your business. I think that's kind of a win. I don't know, I'm digging it. This is what I wanted. I'm pretty happy. So we're gonna keep messing with this. Over the month I'll probably make at least 1 or 2 more modules. But yeah, I'm kind of I'm happy, man. This is better than I thought it was gonna be, and I don't think it looks any worse shape wise. I think it's actually improved a bit on the back part that I didn't really like in the original one. This kind of weird, like old school Batman Batarang looking thing, right? Like this, I like this a little bit better. So now that this is such a wide thing, this thin kind of situation might have to toughen up a little bit. So we still got some look stuff that I'm gonna work on, but the overall wings, the tri-wing thing here and everything, I'm liking it. I think it's gonna end up pretty good. So, guys, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'm happy to do another build series, man. It's been a while, so that was cool. Cause usually good things happen when I do a build series. I end up building something I like more than I don't. So I am happy about that. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming in the Anvil. A lot of things in the works. I hear myself. So I am looking forward to sharing a lot of that with you guys in the coming days. Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern will be the conclusion of the February Designers Challenge stuff. So definitely look forward to that. It's gonna be a good time. Till then, guys, say hi to Fred for me. Is he streaming? It's like it says he's streaming, but I'm thinking he's not streaming. Yeah, he's streaming. Take care, guys. Have a great Thursday evening. See you guys tomorrow.